Hello and welcome to the Voices of the Future. I'm Sweba, a JS2 student from Junior Secondary School Area 1.
And I'm Rabet. Today we are talking to someone who built bridges between community and classroom, Dr. Olatunji David.
Sir, you wear two hats. You lead the Life Builders to help vulnerable children and co-founded ACSITE to transform education. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here today.
Sir, what inspired you to start the Life Builders while also working with civil society groups?
What inspired me? Basically giving back to the society. I think it's the responsibility of every person that is blessed in Nigeria to contribute back to society.
Many don't understand what civil society does. How does ACSITE fight for students like us?
ACSITE is a coalition of several NGOs that work in the space, bring about transformative and inclusive education. What do we mean by inclusive? Inclusive education is an education that includes the girl child, the underserved, the vulnerable, like in the corner, we call them the Almanjiri. In the southwest, we call them Omogofe. In Lagos, we call them area boys or street children. So they have different names in different. So ACSITE goes to all those places and make sure that all those people come back to school, and we help them to develop skills. ACSITE will help you to become a responsible citizen of Nigeria, but we help government to help you.
Thank you, sir.
How do you convince policymakers to listen to grassroots needs?
The policymakers are civil servants. Now, the civil servant works with politicians. So what ACSITE does and what civil society does basically is to be a pressure group. So several times we work with the Houses of Assembly, we work with the House of Representatives, we work with Senate. Commission was birthed to address the peculiar need of those categories. So civil society, if there's a health challenge, civil society work in that space to call the attention of government to the needs in the community.
Sir, can you share a win from the Life Builders?
Life Builders in the past 11 years have transformed almost 4,000 lives. So I can take you on the street of Abuja, Zamfara, Katsina, Lagos, and Ogun State, and I can show you children who were picked on the street. And today, like I'm proud to say that about 4 students that were complete illiterate in 2015, 4 of them are now in the university undergraduate now. You know, if not for the goodwill of the people that provide funds for Life Builders, they definitely would still have been on the street.
Thank you, sir, for the response. Sir, my cousin in village struggles. How can ACSITE help there?
Yeah, if your cousin is in the village, there is a commission. You see, because of the work of ACSITE, there is a man called Honorable Kakali, who is also part of ACSITE, who actually was the one that moved the bill and the motion for the adoption of the Almanjiri and Out-of-School Children Commission, who is working. He's in Lagos as I speak now, also trying to get children like your cousin back to school. So the National Commission Almanjiri is currently going to all the nooks and crannies to get children like your cousin to have access to education. And I must also say, because this current government is also interested in education, the courtesy of the goodwill of the Minister of Education, the President, and the pressure from the civil society space. So they have created alternate pathways. You may not know the value of education as a child, but it is when you turn 18, when you turn 20, 24, that's when it will dawn on those children who didn't go to school. Now they are adults. They are unemployable. They may have skills, but they cannot communicate. So that's when the value of education comes alive in the life of an individual. So for ACSITE, we have gone through that process, and we know that your cousin, he or she may be 15 now, he may be 10, or maybe like you, he may think education is irrelevant. But when he gets to 25, that is when he will either become a dandoko or he become an unskilled labor. So those are the people that ACSAT is interested in preparing for that future. Tell the cousin of yours that he should just go to anybody that is in government and say they should give him the contact of National Commission for Almajiria and Out-of-School Children. Anywhere in Nigeria, they will link him up and he will start learning a trade.
Sir, some parents don't prioritize school. How do you change minds?
What we do in civil society space is advocacy. And like I also told you, that civil society everywhere trying to appeal and let the parents understand, answer their questions. Because why would a parent not want the child to go to school? Is it because she doesn't have money? Or is it because he doesn't believe in Western education? Or is it because the people who have gone to school, the outcome is not satisfied with the outcome? Is it because there's no school in the neighborhood? There are several reasons why a parent will not take his child to school. So what the civil society does during advocacy is to provide answers to those problems. And for most rational people, when you give them a good reason why they should do what they should do, you find out that they change their mind. So what we do is we do advocacy. We speak to the religious institutions. We engage with the pastors and the imams, the traditional leaders, to put pressure on the parent. We tell the parent and say, hey, look at it too. You might keep your child at home now and give him 2, and then, but when the child outgrows 2 and he wants to ride a car, will you be able to buy him a car? But if you allow him now to go to school while you are giving him the 2, when he's 25 years, he will have skill to be able to buy a car for himself. Do you understand? So we say such stories to the parents and they like it and they release their children to the government. We don't do schools, they release their children to the government.
Sir, why is it that in 2025, millions of Nigerian children still lack access to quality education?
It is because 3 people failed. Number 1, the parent; 2, the government; 3, the civil society. So, and then, thank God, the 3 of us are waking up and we're correcting our wrongs. So, it is because of decades of abandoning our role. So, the answer to your question is that the government was asleep, but now the civil society is waking them up.
Thank you, sir, for the response. Sir, our school lectures, can civil society help?
Yes and no. Yes, because no. Let me start with the no. No, because we cannot buy you chairs. But yes, because we can come to your school and do an advocacy. Call your parents to buy chairs. Tell the government to buy chairs. Tell corporate society, companies to buy chairs. Or except the civil society, tell them they will not know the need. So the job of the society is to come to your school, see what is missing or lacking there, take a picture, and then run an advocacy. That advocacy might be to a rich parent in the school. Maybe there's one of the parents in the school. Like in the space I work, a carpenter parent will come, yeah, you are a carpenter, please come and repair all the chairs. Okay, you sell wood, come and give us wood. Okay, somebody will bring money. And then so the civil society, what we do basically is to make sure that things work. When we're talking about civil society, we have FBOs, that's faith-based organizations. So all this Anwarudin, NASFAT, they are part of civil society. They are faith-based. We have Caris in the Catholic Church. There are several, we have Redeem. There are several groups. There are still people helping to ensure that system works.
It's good to have you back on the Voice of the Future. Sir, how can we join this fight for better education?
It is the responsibility of we, your parents, to take care of you. And your duty is to make us happy. So by reading your book, by not being truant, you will make the work. Because most of the furniture that are destroyed in the school, they're destroyed by you children. So stop destroying the furniture.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Your one message to Nigerian leaders on education.
Oh, okay. My one message to Nigerian children education is that education is the future of Nigeria. And therefore, it deserves all the attention that we can give to make Nigeria great again.
Sir, how do you ensure children with disabilities aren't left behind?
Part of the advocacy of ACSITE is to ensure that children with disability are not left behind by providing amenities, making sure that the schools are user-friendly for all concerned. So if your child is deformed in any way or has a disability in any way, don't hide him or her. Bring him out so that help can come, because there's ability in disability. And that's our message.
Welcome back. Time for Pick from the Basket. Sir, pick a question from the basket and read it loud.
This one says, if education activism was a Nigerian dish, what would it be? It will be pepper suya, because it is something that you don't like. I mean, you like, but it's not palatable. But you still have to do it.
So please pick another question.
I should pick another one. I hope that one will be easier. Why didn't you tell me to mention my name? Okay, this one says, what's one small win in your work that made you dance? Oh, there is this boy, Badamosi. Badamosi was an Almajiri, and I put pressure on him to come to school. Today, Badamosi is in government senior secondary school in Gariki, and the last time I saw him, I was so proud of the man that he's turning into. He still has his Quranic recitation inside his mind, which he still does. But now, unlike before that he was walking about with plates, he's now a boy that wore a white shirt and a long trouser and is looking so handsome. So every time I look at him, he looks at me, he remembers the first day I met him. And he always comes to greet me. I'm so proud of him.
Welcome back. Before we wrap up, let's play a quick round we call One Word, One Wish.
You'll hear a word, say the first thing that comes to mind, then share one wish you have for Nigerian peoples. Deal?
Deal.
Community.
Progress. My wish is to have a community that works, that makes progress.
Sir, when I hear the word community, the first thing that comes to mind, my community, which is my community in the village.
My community are the people that are connected with me. So once I define my community with your definition, I begin to see myself as a Yoruba man. Yes, I'm a Yoruba man. I'm wearing you. That's my identity. But my community transcends that. In my community, I have several people who come together to, like immediately I came in and I saw you, you become part of my community of grandchildren.
And as for me, when I hear the word community, I remember like it is a group of people who work together to achieve a certain goal.
We have the same idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy you agree with me on that. And I'm also happy to agree with you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Olatunji, for showing us how to build change.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
To our listeners, be a bridge, help one child, speak up, never stop learning.
And remember, the future of education isn't just about buildings and books, it's about us, the learners. Education is freedom. Let's fight for it together.